Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that speaks before they think, somebody that kind of loses their temper. This could be a discussion about things that need to be done around the house. This could be a boss that loses their temper on somebody that works for them. This could be a parent, right? But the common theme is somebody loses their temper a little too quickly. They might have a reason to be upset, but they say something they shouldn't, or they take it too far. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime chime. Okay, just a little bit. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you have some fun plans for the weekend. Let's dive right in. We're going to go with the beginner's tarot. All right, what else do we have? This argument. Queen of Swords in the reverse is not a very nice energy. You know, I do have a lot of respect for Queen of Swords in the upright, but Queen of Swords in the reverse is somebody who leverages their intelligence, what they know about the situation, or their words to, I think, basically kind of like make the situation worse, right? There's a couple of different types of arguing, and you got to ask yourself, is your approach making things worse, or is it actually working towards a resolution? This person is making things worse. Hello there, Peggy. Hello, Lana. Hello, Holy Yoga. How are we doing? I would agree, Peggy. We have the Three of Cups in the reverse, Chariot, and Strength. I do like that. It feels to me like we could have somebody basically arguing over the end of a relationship. So the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords can be exes. And so we could have one person that is losing, their calm and saying things they probably shouldn't because their partner is saying, look, I don't think this is really working out, so I'm going to keep it moving. That doesn't have to be for everyone, but when I see the Chariot and Strength, this makes me feel like somebody's moving on or choosing a different path because they know that's what's right for them. And Three of Cups in the reverse, this is like, I don't know if I really want to see you again. You know? Hello there, Tease. How are you doing? Hello, Jess. Hello, Taylor. Oh, you're so nice. Thank you for saying that. I'm glad you were able to catch it. Hello, Hayden. How are you? You are? I hope you have a fun time, Peggy. We've got the Ace of Swords and Death, along with the Tower. Oh, no. Yeah, that's what it is. Somebody had to say, this is not working out for me. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. This can be, I have to quit this job. This can be, I have to, move elsewhere. I have to stop pretending that being friends is okay. There's a change here that somebody else doesn't really care about. Now, for some of you, this Queen of Swords lost their temper before the ending, and that's what caused the ending. For others of you, this Queen of Swords is getting uppity because of the ending. That's why we really have to be careful how we communicate with people when we're upset. There are times where escalating something might seem like a great idea to try to get leverage in the argument until you realize you just push that person away so far that they're not really willing to patch things up. I feel like that's kind of what's going on here is you've made this really difficult. So I don't know why I would want to stay here. Ten of Wands in the reverse. That's a lot of fire energy. Ten of Wands in the reverse, Two of Wands in the reverse, and the Four of Wands. But what's really beautiful about this energy is when somebody decides, I deserve better, I don't want to stay in this toxic environment, I'm going to move along. Because you were pressured in such a way to choose a different path and acknowledge that this was not the right place for you, you end up, it's kind of like giving me like you're skipping a section in IKEA. Have you ever done that? Where you're like, I don't need anything in this part of IKEA. And IKEA is basically the size of like 18 football fields. So I guess I'll skip one of them. This is somebody who's like, you know what? I learned that lesson. I think I'm going to go where I really need to be. And it's like you're learning something from the lesson you were supposed to learn next and just going for that Four of Wands. I know what would make me feel comfortable. I know what would be a great place to be. Wheel of Fortune. So if I have to change it, I will. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Death is clarified by Queen of Swords in the reverse. This could be a boss. This could be a family member. This could be a friend. This could be a lover. Really more of an ex. But what I see is I acknowledge now that this Queen of Swords in the reverse is what has been making it difficult for me to be happy. Have you ever had a bad boss? I could like write a book on bad bosses. I could also write a little bit about some good bosses. So I don't want everyone to think that I've only had bad bosses. Shout out to Jason and Carlos. But I do feel like this is somebody that had a mouth on them. I mean, I've been accused of that, but like somebody who is a little bit rude, a little bit uncaring. And whether that's a boss or somebody you're dating, that's not really a desirable trait. So I feel like you got to the point where you're like, that's it. Why do I want to be here? Why do I want to deal with this? Oh, that's right. I don't. All right. This is the situations deck. Hello there, Wicked Adventures. I love that you are also wicked. Thank you for saying hi. That's right. It's 10:10. Peggy keeps reminding me and I keep forgetting. It's 10:10, so do something with that. I keep getting a lot of 10s. So we do have people learning their lessons. It's harvest season, guys. I was trying to be creepy. Did I work that out or no? Should I try again? I like it. So we've got escapade, vacation, hideaway, adventure. What really stands out for me is hideaway. And then we've got unconditional love and the reverse. I know this isn't the right thing for me. Still doesn't have to be a relationship reading because when you are working a job that is fulfilling, it can feel like a passion, right? So threatened in the reverse, we have somebody that realizes if this is just not for me, then it's not for me. And I'm not going to feel bad for it. I'm going to put in my 2 weeks notice or I'm going to tell somebody I'm moving out. There's something else that I'm meant to be doing or somewhere else I'd rather be. This could be with family in the reverse, something that someone plans without really talking to a lot of people. Or the intent could be, I need to get some distance between some of my family and me, because there are definitely toxic behaviors here with this Queen of Swords in the reverse. Keep in mind that Queen of Swords in the reverse doesn't have to be just one person. That could literally be a whole social group. That could literally be a whole family. It's energy, right? And we do see that there are a lot of people that have the same type of energy when they're in the same community, right? Whether that's we're family, we're all related, so we probably have some genes in common, or we decided to be friends and it's probably because we have similar behaviors and lifestyles. All right, let's get a little bit more with the Morgan Greer. Ooh, also, I'm trying to basically mention it every reading, but I'm offering the one question for $5 through the 15th. And then at that point, no longer. I will just do the 2 questions for 10 or 4 questions for 20. And then I have long session readings, anywhere from 15 to 55 minutes beyond that. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure everyone takes advantage of that if they wanted to. Hello there, Heather. How are you doing? Ooh, that sounds messy. That sounds messy. 2 swords in the reverse, 3 of wands in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles. I'm proud of you, though, whoever you are. You have been decisive. Other people may have taken a longer time to get to this conclusion or to take action on this situation. I do feel like there are people who look at you like you're a little bit crazy, a little bit unpredictable. I didn't think you would end things so quickly, or I didn't think you would up and move like that. And it's okay. We don't need to be perfectly predictable for everyone around us, right? I mean, I think some of my best moves were the things that I did where people are like, what? What? I didn't know you have that in that. But what? When did you decide to do that? Hello there, quasi someone. Hello, upper echelon. How we doing? What's up, Pharaoh? Oh, Kmart. For those of us that are from Minneapolis, we have a special hatred for Kmart because it blocks Nicollet. Didn't they say they're tearing it down? They might be tearing it down now. I wonder if they're going to open up Nicollet then. And I could maybe stop hating Kmart. I'm a Target girl if I have to pick. I don't really like any of those places. It's like Anxiety City is what they should all be called. Hello, Sidebinder. How are you doing? Yes, there you go, Hayden. I like it. Is it really? Like the whole thing? Dang. I mean, to be fair, you guys, I've been living in the middle of nowhere, okay? We've got the Ace of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. I really like this because what it feels like to me is somebody taking initiative and taking some time for themselves, whether that's, you know what, I've always wanted to take a little train trip, so I'm going to do that. Or, you know what, I haven't been to the zoo in a really long time. I just feel like going to see some monkeys. They're cute. I want to see the starfish and the little water exhibit. It's cool. There's something here about actually taking care of yourself, choosing things that make you happy, and not really having to think about anybody else. We have the Ace of Pentacles right next to the Ace of Cups. This is an opportunity for you to take a little bit of time for yourself, a little bit of a breather. For some of you, this is, I get a little bit of a vacation from working. Maybe I get that nice little 2 weeks off in between. For others of you, this is, I just need a break from being in a relationship. I need a break from people telling me what to do, what to eat, what to wear. Ooh, I don't like that you use that soap while you're doing that. Like just be you, right? Hello there, Santiago. Oh yeah, that's right. I did see Sears trying to like make some sort of marketing happen like maybe a week ago. I was like, oh, that's cute. I don't know. I remember going to Sears when I was a little girl. It's kind of weird though. It's very like JCPenney's, We have the Star and the Queen of Rods. She was fancier than the Queen of Wands, I'll have you know. I do love the colors with these two. Blue and yellow always look good together. But what I really like about this combo is this is you getting what you want, what your pretty little heart wants. Look, it's not exactly common for people to find a healthy way to follow what makes them happy. Avoid being selfish, avoid throwing other people under the bus or, failing to follow through on our responsibilities to people. This is somebody who's like, you know what? I'm going to take time for myself and recuperate, do what I need to, and then I'm going to go back to being awesome. Queen of Wands is somebody who draws in opportunities. So if you have quit a job or if you've walked away from an opportunity because it wasn't quite right, you're already drawing in a new opportunity. We have the Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Like you got this. If this is about love, this is saying just because one thing did not work out doesn't mean that another won't. It's about making sure you learn the lessons from those situations and keep working to be a better person the next day, right? Hello there, of light and dark. How are you? Page of Rods or Page of Wands. Chariot, Temperance in the reverse. Oh, let me get one more. Yeah, so what I see is you make a really great decision. It puts you in a situation that's better, right? Whether this is moving or letting go of an old relationship, you communicate what you need, what you want, or what you would accept, and things change as a result. Remember, we got that Wheel of Fortune. When you invest in yourself, when you choose what is right for you, sometimes you might be surprised by how well things go for you. Now we've got Temperance in the reverse with the Hanged Man. For some of you, there is a call to action here to talk to yourself about alcohol. For others of you, this is, do you seek out relationships where you already know this person is toxic? Do you look for those red flags? When you see the red flags, do you hear Dustin Pointer's voice? Are you like, oh God, maybe I shouldn't go that way? Oh, that sounds horrible. I've already learned that lesson. With the Hanged Man, what I get is somebody who is pivoting because they have a changed perspective. I have experienced what it is to be in I don't know, like a toxic work environment, or I know what it's like to be in a toxic relationship. That's not what I want. I think I know now how to pursue things in a better way. For much of my career, I didn't know how to figure out if an employer was actually a good employer. And then I started asking pretty pointed questions in the interview, because it's not just about whether or not you want to hire me, it's whether or not I want to work for you. Okay, I'm pretty awesome. And I was in sales, so I did a lot of questions around the health of the team, how long people had been there, how many, like what percentage of people actually hit quota, those that exceed, how much do they exceed it? Like, give me some numbers, okay? You're over here trying to figure out if I'm real. I don't think you're real. So for some of you, you're learning how to prevent getting into a toxic relationship or a toxic job based on how you communicate and what you're looking for. What are my requirements? You know? Five of Wands in the reverse, 10 of Pentacles, High Priestess in the reverse. I do feel like there's an opportunity here for you that's coming in. This is a long-term opportunity. For some of you, this is how you make really good money over a long period of time. Could be that you become a business owner. For others of you, this is saying that you are maybe not quite aware of the pivot that your career might take. It might just be kind of an unpredictable opportunity that falls into your lap. With the High Priestess in the reverse, this is like, I didn't really think that was going to happen. For others of you with the romantic read, this for me would be more so somebody realizing that there is some long-term possibility here with somebody, but High Priestess in the reverse makes me feel like somebody does like kind of have a misstep or a miscommunication, maybe misses. It's giving me like that Pride and Prejudice type, I don't know, silly miscommunication or misunderstanding. So people don't necessarily know they're in love for like 8 chapters. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Damn it. Now I want tacos. Why would you do that, Hayden? We've got 3 of Cups in the reverse, 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups in the reverse. You are being encouraged to pursue something different. It might be a little bit uncomfortable. It might be something that makes you feel like you don't really have the ability to budget as well or know what to expect. But I do feel like this is something that you are inherently talented at, or something that you are meant to do. You might have to struggle a little bit with people not really believing in your dream or supporting what you want to do. You know, when you say you're going to start a business, a lot of people, I think, have that excitement for you, but then they don't really know how to like keep that going, right? All right, what else do we have? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, King of Wands. There's a sense of loss that motivates or acts as a catalyst for you to acknowledge that something is no longer a dream of yours or no longer the pursuit that you would like to invest your time in. If this is a love reading, I know that's not the person for me. Your Queen of Swords in the reverse, you're trying to make me feel little. I would like to be in a relationship where somebody, even in an argument, knows how to be respectful and caring towards me. There are a lot of people out there that look at arguments as an opportunity to use your best insults and, win, or, whatever. It's about ego for them. And I encourage you to look at arguments as an opportunity to find a resolution in the fastest time with the least amount of hurt feelings. I still don't understand. There are people that I've dealt with in the past where it's like, no, we're arguing. So I'm just going to keep digging and digging and digging, rehashing up other shit so that we can just really, really like roll around in crap and be upset with each other. And I'm just like, but there's this one thing we could just talk about it real quick and then get back to like laughing and having a good time. How about that? Let's do that. Because I feel like this was somebody who fought in a very toxic way, tried to make somebody feel small. And if that's what you experienced, I'm really sorry that you went through that. You deserve better than that. We have the Hermit in the reverse. Four of Wands in the reverse. And the Six of Wands. So sometimes it's because we have those difficult lessons, those failures, that we understand what success really looks like or how we could obtain that for ourselves. I've told you guys a number of times, that's like an old career. I don't do that anymore. Did I enjoy it? I sure did. Did I enjoy it every day? I sure didn't. Did I make good money? Yeah, it was great. But you know what? I didn't really get any fulfillment out of it, which is kind of what I'm getting from the Four of Wands being in the reverse. This connection or this job was not something that made you feel like you were doing something important. There is perhaps a prioritization placed for you that wasn't there before on doing something or spending your time with people that make you better or help make the world better. So if I'm wasting my time in toxic relationships, friendships, or communities, like a job, then I am less capable of influencing the world to be a better place, right? Would you say that's fair? You're supposed to be successful. Six of Wands. You're supposed to be doing things your own way. Number 6 could be important. Six of Wands, Six of Cups, Six of Wands. Which I believe is about stability. Ooh. I actually found this. So like, oh God, I might like knock over the camera. Hold on, you guys. I got it. All right. This is my numerology chart. I didn't say that very well. Oh, that's cool. They did Sherlock Holmes for numerology. Okay. 6. Yep. Stability. Responsible, balanced, humanitarian, compassionate, domestic, and artistic. Oh, are you artistic? Can you draw a cat on a pumpkin? All right. Let's get a few from the Kipper. Message in the reverse. High honor. I feel like there's something you want to say to somebody that might not necessarily be a good thing for you to say. Well, whatever do you mean, Carmen? Oh, well, I can tell you. There have been a couple times where I have quit a job and I wanted to say a few things to somebody about how I don't necessarily think that they are cool. I decided it was better to not engage in that kind of behavior. There are very few bridges that I will burn with a fiery passion. I do it. But generally in the career side of things, try to be more respectful. This feels to me like you got to be a little bit delicate with this ending this walking away, this quitting, whatever it is where you are moving towards something better, I feel like you're gonna want to basically ask yourself, in a year, if I look back on the situation, will I be proud of how I handled this? Because you might be tempted to call somebody a name. I never liked you anyways, you. But what I'd rather you focus on, hey, you can come up with the best insults in the world. And if you want, you can just toss them in my comment section right here. Carmen, get this. Yeah, no. Told them their management style was basically like rearranging the potted ferns on the Titanic as it went down. What do you think? Was it funny? You could do that if you want. I'm just saying it seems like you don't want to keep riling up this Queen of Swords in the reverse because they're just going to keep trying to come back with other things. And I don't think you should feed the troll because you have more important things to do with this path card. This is saying this is your opportunity to get away from the people that you don't really enjoy. So don't spend your time looking backwards. So we have the change card. It came out in reverse. If you get caught up with this Queen of Swords for too long, you get engaged in battle, you might miss an opportunity in terms of your living situation. For some of you, that's whether or not you can buy a house, whether or not you can get an apartment, whether or not you can get out of a lease, whether or not you find a roommate. There's something here about your living situation that is impacted if you battle the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay. And I would rather you focus on all of this money that's coming in for you, right? Doesn't that sound like more fun? Maybe. How's it going, Pharaoh? Hello, James. Hello, Steven. I'm so glad to hear you're safe. I've been worried. Yeah, let's all just like keep Florida in our prayers. I don't know if it's supposed to hit. I'm sure it's going to hit outside of Florida as well, but it kind of looked like it was going this way. Anybody impacted by storms and wars, like the world's a crazy place right now, but let's just try to sense positive energy their way, right? How's it going, dude? Happy 1010 to you. Thank you, Pharaoh. You might have to sleep in the car. Kaden, do you have a comfy enough car for that? Oh, okay. So look, it might be real easy to be like, wait, Carmen, are you saying I'm going to win the lottery and then somebody is going to steal that from my pockets? Maybe two of you. Don't go buy a lottery ticket because of this, okay? What I'm saying is, if you get caught up in drama with other people because you decide to get a little lippy with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, which I have done in my past, so I won't get that mad at you, okay? I'm encouraging you not to do it because I know how well it works when you don't. If you get caught up in that drama, it delays you, it distracts you, and you miss an opportunity. If you invest your energy in yourself instead of trying to be vengeful or petty with people, you'll always be making the right decision. Why? Because you are doing things for yourself. You're not letting other people tap your energy for what? So that you can go, na 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 na. That's what is that worth to you? Was it worth $777? Is it worth $1 million? Because I don't know, man. If you paid me $5 to go insult some rando or even somebody I don't like, I'd probably be like, I think I'd rather draw a skeleton. But thank you. All right, let's get some more from the Gilded Reverie. Like $2. Hello, Ozzy Santa. How are you doing? Yeah, of course. Oh, that's nice of you. Just went right there. So I love this. We've got the Peace and Serenity card again, the lilies. I think those are calla lilies. I might be wrong. Easter lily? I don't know. There might even be two kinds on there. One's kind of pink. Okay, so here's what it is. When you let go of a situation that you know is not for you, when you pivot and you're ready to make a change in your life, you're going to want to have that time and energy invested in making sure you're choosing those right foundational blocks for that next chapter. What do I mean by that? Pick a good neighborhood. Be close to things you want to go to. If you need to be close to a river or an ocean or a lake, then do that. You know what I mean? It's like your time and energy is so much better invested in yourself and doing something that makes you happy than looking backwards and dealing with the shenanigans of somebody who's beneath you. I mean, that's what they are. They're coming out as a toxic person who talks too much. Maybe recommend my channel to them. Focus on yourself. Forget about this jerk. What's in the past is in the past. You don't need to be dealing with that, you know? That's the sarcophagus, by the way. Oh, you lucky bastards. Look what we got. It's the whip. I haven't done this in a while, you guys. For those of you that are new to the channel, this is just kind of like an inside joke that I heard a lot as a teenager, which apparently originated in a church organization. The whip. No, not the whip. The whip. No, not the whip. The whip. No, anything but the whip. Anything? The whip. Now, this is a card that talks about punishment. And I feel like this is calling you out for saying, because wasn't I talking about burning bridges? This card is literally bridges, and it's supposed to talk about connections. This is saying you might be tempted to show somebody that you are more powerful, show somebody, you know what, you shouldn't have messed with me. But I will tell you, and I will tell you with 100% confidence, I might be pretty smart. I might be a little bit diabolical in some situations. I could be pretty creative. But do I think that I could come up with a better sense of karma or justice or, you know, comeuppance for somebody than the universe? No. I know when to sit down and shut up. Look, things that I could do might be funny for 2 minutes. The things the universe is going to do might actually change somebody. So my general rule is, you did something that I didn't like, you were disrespectful, or, you know, you didn't communicate, whatever it was, Queen of Swords in the reverse, didn't work for me. So I'm going to tell you what I didn't like. I'm going to tell you that I don't want to talk to you anymore. And I'm going to tell you that I wish you the best. I'm not going to do anything to name call you. I'm not going to try to mess with wherever you work or wherever you live or whatever, because I don't have time for you. I literally just told you I don't have time for you anymore. And then the universe will take care of you. And I will be on my merry way doing whatever it is that I feel is like more fun, which could potentially be roller skating in my garage, which sounds like more fun, don't you think? Have I said hello to Daughter of Saturn? What's up? What's up? I like it. Did I say hello to Dude? Please tell me I said hello to Dude. Hello. So look, we got a ring here. A ringy dingy. This isn't just about marriage or weddings. This can be about contracts. I feel whatever the situation is, when you remove yourself from the toxic people or the toxic environments and you work to build yourself this new stable environment, you have contracts or offers that come in. We already got the Ace of Pentacles. We already got the Ace of Cups. You're going to get an increase in your money, and you are going to have a better love life. You either get closer to the person that you're with, or you find somebody new, and it's exciting. But this is about you ascending and the universe basically saying, good job, you. You did what we wanted you to do. Thanks for listening to our messages and following our guidance. So they reward you, right? Because you decide, I don't really need to be petty. I don't really need to like do anything to mess with this person. I'm just gonna go enjoy my life. Good. I'm glad. All right, this is the signs of the times. What else do we have? That's legit. I like it. What a great last name he has, huh? Have you seen the Muffin Man? Too funny. All right, what do we have? We have lightning, disruption, number 41, and number 39, water, surrender. So this is interesting, but it kind of makes me feel like, oh God, I don't know what movie that was. I'm sorry, it's just not there. I think it might have been the A Quiet Place movies with like the noise monster peoples. But there's this scene that I'm picturing where somebody told like a young girl or a child to go underwater because there was going to be like fire and fighting and people above the surface. So it's kind of like, yes, there's a lot going on, but if you are resourceful and you leverage what's around you, you're going to be fine. It's about not fighting against the current, right? I ever told you guys about the time that I almost drowned when I went whitewater rafting in Colorado? The raft capsized and I got stuck underneath it and my contacts got dislodged. So I was choking on water, totally in shock, couldn't see, and was stuck underneath the raft. It was pretty rough, you guys. This is why I don't really want to do whitewater rafting anymore. But what I remembered from the little, telling you how not to die session right before we got into the water was don't let go of your sunglasses. Just kidding. That's not what they tell you, but that's what I did. Was they will throw you a little rope bag and they'll pull you through, get you back onto a raft, but you got to keep in mind you're working with water, not against it, right? You got to look for the rocks. You don't want to run into that. So I feel like this is basically just saying, go with the flow, man. Is there a disruption? Yeah, the tower, things are changing. But if you consider life to be a little bit of, a journey on a raft going down the river, then I think you can use your weight, maybe a paddle, to leverage that energy in the water. So surrender to the power of something else, but work with it, right? And I feel like that's why you're walking away from this and moving to a different direction. I just feel like it might get a little bit frustrating for you at times, and that's okay. Maybe you just need a little bit of a cry. Maybe you just need to watch a good comedy, We've got number 17, opportunity. I'm not shocked to see that. Ace of Pentacles. You've got things moving in the right direction because you are willing to end something. Do you know how many people are willing to just settle and stay where they're unhappy? A lot of people. Too many people. That's why I do this. I want people to go where the sunlight is. Where are you happy? Where can you be your authentic self? You are being rewarded because you are willing to reject the things that are no longer for you and make the sacrifices necessary to go towards what you do want. So that's pretty exciting. I think I'm going to move towards some Dr. Pepper. Did I say hello to everyone? Hello, Tiana. Hello, what's up, Jane Doe? How are you? I hope you all have a safe weekend. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow anyways, but be safe. I'll do something to take advantage of 1010, It's 5:55 right now. I really do love you all. Please be good to yourself. Choose the things that make you happy. Do them in the right way. We don't need to be petty. Things will work themselves out. I wish I could be more specific with you and tell you about all the fun things I know about, but it's okay. It's okay. All right. Have a good night. I'll see you in the next reading. Doodles.